I am quite a big fan of the Warner Brothers Merrie Melodies series. So when I saw that one of us nominated for the 1943 Oscar Best Short Animation, very excited to give it a watch. It didn't win, but I have to say Greetings Bait is still a pretty great achievement and something that I really enjoyed watching, primarily because of how beautiful the animation is and how gorgeous the colors are. They're really vivid, and I don't know if the version I watched was a remastered version. I feel like it wasn't because it wasn't quite crisp and sharp as you'd expect from a remaster, but it was still really vibrant. The lines were clear, everything moved fluidly. The narrative itself was fine. It was okay. This is basically about a little worm that is lowered into the water, into the sea, and he tries to get the fish to take the bait. He's trying to seduce them. Basically, this little worm is trying to seduce fish. Will he be eaten as bait before the short is over? I'm not going to say. But it is something that, that kept me interested. I was thinking, is he going to be able to persuade a fish to eat him? I don't know. It was interesting enough. From a historical perspective, it's a lot more interesting. Apparently, and this is just information I've read online, I haven't got any 100% references to back this up, but apparently the worm was actually a caricature of Jerry Colonna, and you can definitely see that in the mustache. Um, he was the voice of the March Hare in Alice in Wonderland, and it's also Bob Hope's sidekick in one of the radio shows. A really well-known personality who I didn't know that much about, or I didn't know his name at least. Married to Florence Purcell as well. Pretty great. I love caricatures, particularly of older Hollywood and the way they looked at people and interpreted people. Mother Goose, Disney's Mother Goose Silly Symphony is one of my favorites for that. Definitely check it out if you like caricatures. But that just gives it an extra little element and makes it a little bit more interesting. Does that contribute to why it was nominated for the Academy Award? I don't know. I actually think not, because the visual quality is stunning. It is really beautiful to look at. And the narrative itself is, although not the most detailed or thrilling or exciting, it's quite cute to see this little worm, voiced by Mel Blanc, dancing around and trying to seduce these fish to take the bait. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cute. If you like Merrie Melodies, definitely check it out. It's actually one of my least favorite Merrie Melodies that I've seen so far. But that's not really saying much because I've seen some really brilliant ones. Greetings Bait is good fun. If you like short animations, definitely give this one a watch.